Hey everyone, welcome to the results video of the Waterpark ride creation contest. Now in this contest every player had to build a water park, and for the rating every player would be rated on a water slide or a dinghy slide or a pair of dinghy slides. So we got 16 finished entries for this contest. Not the most of any contest we had, but for me it's nice. Because it means the video can be a little bit shorter than normal. Anyway, I will start with the one that got last place, and then I'll finish by revealing who is the winner of this round. Okay, in last place we have this entry from the Claude QC. He's a new player on my Discord server. He created this in a really short time. I think it also shows because it's lacking a bit of detail. There are some nice rides. I actually kind of like these water slides. Now, not really sure why the water is black and if that's a good choice. Probably would have been better with a normal color choice. Also, a desert theme is always a bit difficult to make look nice because. Desert will usually look quite empty, if you know what I mean. What I typically do for a desert-themed park is that I would typically just keep it grassy, lots of gardens, but with lots of temples and Egyptian stuff in between. As for the coaster, it has some weird choices, like this little hill right after the big drop. Then there's a water splash, and after that there's a launch. Not really sure if that's the best choice, but yeah, it's nice to also see new people join these contests, and I can't wait to see the development of this player. Okay, then the next entry is from Doomspell, also a new player on my Discord. Doomspell made this park over here. It's kind of mountainous in some areas. There's also some silly stuff here, like. Here's something there's on fire. I believe there's a merry-go-round in here somewhere that's making weird music. Well, I'm playing with with sound turned off, so you don't hear it now. But yeah, there's also a sign here saying the engine is broken, but nobody cares. I believe this is the water slide everybody had to raid. So it actually starts in the mountain here with this splash boat track. And then it goes all the way through the water here. Lots of guests seem to be swimming here. Again, it's sort of a desert theme, so that's always a bit tricky. Not the most detailed entry, but for sure, I think for a beginner, this is quite good. Just look at the other entries, and look at the reviews that the other players give you, and you'll probably find some good ways to improve your entries in the future. Okay, here's the entry from A Good Samaritan. He actually made his version of Action Park. So if you don't know what Action Park was, well, you should look it up. It's a brilliant story. It's kind of a park that didn't have safety regulations in mind. They had some pretty dangerous or insane rides in the park. And one way that the Action Park theme is implemented here is with this slide, which will actually crash quite often as you watch the park. So yeah, these crashes, they're intentional. It's a pretty dangerous park. Here you can also see a dinghy slide with a loop that is now being dismantled. Apparently it wasn't really safe. So yeah, Action Park... The real Action Park actually also had a water slide for a while that had a loop in it. I heard it was pretty insane. Okay, here's some other rides in the park as well, and this is I believe this is dinghy slide that everybody had to rate. There's actually 3 of them here, and there's a lot of people going at the same time. Also one that goes really slow for some reason. And they go through the water track here and into the waterfall here. Now, I don't think it's really generally a good idea to make water rides and then just have a thin rail to actually guide any boats on it to where they should be going. I think this looks a little bit strange, and these rails, they look a bit flimsy, if you know what I mean. Now, overall, I think it's fun how we implemented the action park theme with this ride, especially this one, which will crash regularly. But yeah, overall, I think the park could have used a little bit more detail. Okay, here's the park from Marky Boy. He made this this coastal park. You can see a lot of sunbeds here, all with a roof over them. I believe he took inspiration from a real park, but I'm not really sure about that. And here's his pair of water slides. So there's the purple one here, which has a big bowl. That actually looks pretty cool. And there's also the blue one, and this one actually has like a switchback element in it. That also looks really cool. So these slides are really nice, and I also love this slide here in the middle, because this boat here looks amazing. That's really nicely done. There's also another double slide here. This one I find a little bit strange. There's this water pool here in the middle where the boats go really slow, and after that they continue slowly on the track again. I think this could have been executed a little bit better, maybe. But yeah, like I said, these slides here, I think they look amazing. They look really good. There's also some bumper boats here going around in the water. Now, probably for this ride would have been a little bit nicer if their track looked a little bit more random. Right now, you can really show they're doing this circuit here. And here's another ride. This one I find actually really cool. So you can see this boat here with this dinghies or this river rapids raft following it. That's really cool. That's I really like it. You can see some guests in the boat and guests in the raft. So probably they're dueling and they're on different tracks. So that's really nice. Yeah, overall, I think it's a nice little park. Maybe could have been a little bit nicer on the park side, but for sure these slides, they're really nice, and I love this boat here in the middle. Okay, here's the entry from Lurker. Now, he didn't have much time, so he just went with a really small map. Now, I really like when people do that. This little map, I think it looks really nice. Looks very cozy. I love the palette that he used. These little buildings, they all have same sort of style, but I really like it. It's like a organized chaos. So they have this interesting shapes on top, nice colors as well. This looks really nice. Also the slide itself, well, it isn't too spectacular, but it's just what you'd expect from a slide. That's a nice layout, some nice supports, and also the ending is also pretty cool. Just in a little pool of water, and the guests get out over here. Some towels here on the beach as well, which he made with these with a mini golf track. That's also pretty clever. You can see some guests swimming around here. Oh yeah, for this contest, people were allowed to use the swimming guests custom ride. So I should probably mention that. And here's also a little lighthouse. So yeah, a small park, but I think it's really cozy, and I really enjoyed this. Okay, then here's the park from Trumafarium. He made this water park with a good collection of water slides. It's a big pool here as well. Not really sure what these are. Water saucers. It's a flower power ride. They make some interesting movements. So yeah, you can see some guests swimming around here. I guess this is a wave pool, or just actually it looks like a normal pool. Also some sunbeds here. Here's an interesting slide, the one that goes almost vertical. So I guess it's one of those ride where the guests stand on a platform, and then the platform gets retracted and the guests get dropped into the slide. You can also see some other slides here. Here's a nice one on the edge. Also a bigger one here, like a 3 dueling slides over here. And here's also a pair of slides which are intertwined with each other. I really like the way he did the supports for these slides here. Also a little play castle in the water. So yeah, just everything you'd expect from a water park. I think it's Trumafarium did a really nice job here. Okay, here's the entry from Carp Runner. Now I actually first uploaded the wrong version of his park for the voters to see, but afterwards that mistake was fixed and some people redid their vote. So yeah, just want to show you his park here. So he actually built it inside a big building. Now I think that looks really cool. He left out the roof so people can actually look inside. I think he did that in a really clever way. I also really like how he did the walls here. So yeah, with different layers. I actually really like how he used the rock walls here. That's pretty cool. So yeah, those are only on the inside and the outside. It's pretty consistent. But yeah, I really enjoy how he did this big building. That's done in a really nice way. Also plenty of plants inside, kind of tropical. It's a nice contrast with the snow that you see on the outside. Now also a big water slide here. It starts up here in the corner of the building. I kind of like how we did the queue for this ride. Now then the slide goes inside the building here, and also passes on the outside for a bit. Must be a nice temperature shock for the guests here. And then finally here there's a big bowl before it drops into this shallow pool here. So yeah, I really enjoyed this slide. There's also a lazy river here, with some really nice scenery here as well. Yeah, I think he did a great job decorating the map here. And yeah, like I said, I just really enjoy yeah, how he did the big building here. Doing big buildings isn't that look nice isn't an easy job. I think he did a great job at it here. Also some interesting vehicles parked here, including a boat and a bobsleigh. Well, you might expect that in this climate. Very nice entry. Okay, here's the entry from Kazulius. So he made this park. It's a really saturated palette, it looks like. I actually really like the colors in this map. So he actually made 3 slides here which duel with one another. What I like is how he put this River Rapids track piece here at the start. Yeah, kind of like what you also see on real rides sometimes. 'Cause that's the part where water gets blown into the slide in order for the boats to actually be able to ride it. Yeah, I think these slides look really nice. He also made some nice supports for it as well. Some of them are supported by the roofs of these buildings. Also made some support towers here. The orange one looks a little bit under-supported here maybe, but yeah, overall I think it looks really good. Something I also really enjoyed in this park was these extra rides that he made. So he made like one of these obstacle courses here. So this one's called turntable jumps. This is the monkey bars, and here this one's called balance jumps. So yeah, some really cool rides here. Here's some extra slides, probably some arcade games here. Here's Congo. Not really sure what this is, but it looks really nice. Also has a lazy river here going around this section of the park. And a big pool as well, with lots of swimming guests. So yeah, lots of cool rides in this park, and I think Kazulius did a great job decorating his park. Okay, here's the park from Rhythm. No, he said this is his first open RCT2 park. Well, if that's true, he did an amazing job at it. Hard to believe this is his first park, because it's just really good. There are lots of nice foliage here. He decorated all these buildings here in a really nice way. Yeah, there's lots of cool rides, but also cool buildings. For example, also here there's a little fireplace that's done in a really nice way. The foliage here is done in an incredible way. Yeah, you would really think he has some experience in this. Also some really nice slides throughout the park. I love this half-pipe ride. Also some slides here tucked into the corner. 3 pink slides which come out from these doors from in the volcano. That's really cool. Yeah, I think they're also nicely supported here. And also a slide here in the corner, where this one's called the Pirates Hideout. Yeah, I just really enjoy how it travels through this pirate village here at the end, and then pops out here into this little pool. So yeah, a really good park from this newcomer, and yeah, if he continues building like this, I hope we see a lot more from him. Really nice job from Rhythm. Okay, here's the park from Jazz Anden. No, I always enjoy his entries. They often have very immature jokes, and I love that. So all his rides, I believe, are named after P. So here's called a ride called Looping Leak. Captain Blatter's Treasure Blast. Sewer Canyons, Swimming, the Big Tinkle, the Urine Wave, and the Whizzing Whirlpool. So yeah, very nice ride names. Now I really love the way this slide looks. That's really cool with this big helix here. Also some of these covered sections with hardline twisted track, or sections with inverted track over them. And I really like how it travels throughout this section of the park here. Also some beautiful decorations, some really nice bridges. I also love this boat that he built here. Some other really cool rides here. So here's the Whizzing Whirlpool and the Looping Leak. So this is one of those slides which have one of these, let's call it an inclined loop. So it goes very steep here. Then the guests get blasted around this looping, this loop. And then finally here they arrive at the exit. I think Desanden did an incredible job on these slides. Yeah, just beautifully decorated everywhere. There's just nice little details. For example, here's the peeing Dutchman. Yeah, just it's just a really funny park. So yeah, so some more boats that are just lying here. Also one at an angle. Yeah, just beautiful. Also lots of treasure chests here and other decorations. This is really a park you should download for yourself and go check it out. By the way, you can download all these parks from my Discord server. Discord's completely free. So yeah, you can find the link to my Discord community in the video description. Okay, here's the park from Axolotl and Mulpje. Well, Axolotl actually already started on this park and was quite far underway, but I believe he was worried he couldn't finish it. And then Mulpje actually stepped in and helped him finish it. And yeah, Axolotl was really, he really praised Mulpje for helping it. And yeah, together they just made it into an incredible park. So yeah, lots of cool rides here. A really nice theme. I believe it was themed to the Underworld, or I believe from the Greek mythology, I believe. So here's the River Styx Watcher. Some blood boats here. Here's a big gate to hell. Here's some really nice slides here. This beautiful temple. Now here's, I believe Axolotl made this. Because also in his last mini contest entry, he loved decorating stuff with these single rail coaster tracks. I really enjoy the way this looks. But yeah, overall in this map, just really nice decorations. Also love how they changed the red from the palette into this brown, so they could use these wind sculpted rock pieces in this way. So yeah, just a really clever palette use, but also just really nice decorations throughout the park. I love all these temples that they made here. There's some creatures flying around, more track pieces. These are bones. Yeah, just beautiful temples here throughout. And here's another slide. Yeah, just very well done. I just love everything in this park. Great work from Axolotl and Mulpia. Okay, the scores are already getting pretty high. This is the entry from Enox. Well, he also made a beautiful map, lots of trees. And he also made these two incredible slides here. So these slides, they duel with one another. They both have sort of a helix here. I really like how he covered this helix here with this wooden track. And then the boats actually meet each other here in this bowl. That's really cool, seeing these boats go through the bowl together. And then finally here they drop down and move on to the rest of the track. But yeah, they duel really nicely. Maybe a little bit slow, but yeah, just a really cool entry. I just love these slides. Also the station for these slides also looks amazing. It's a really nice looking temple. Here's a little flying saucers ride. Also in its own little pool with some rocks next to it. And he made it circular. That looks really nice. Here's also a lazy river ride. Yeah, and some other cool rides here as well. And here at the end there's also a really nice slide. And actually has the chain lift here in the middle. Yeah, I think that's a common way for some of these slides to actually do their return the boats just with a chain lift in the middle. But yeah, everything in this park, I think it's executed in a really good way. Yeah, I just love all these decorations, also these rocks right next to the track here. Yeah, this is really cool. And something I also really enjoy is this how he decorated the outside of his park. I see more and more people actually do this in their parks. And yeah, it's definitely a way to make them stand out from other parks. I think this is much nicer than the usual rock edge that you see. Okay, here's the entry from Dogs. Now again, the edge of the map, but yeah, that's kind of his trademark. He made this really cool collection of slides here. It's actually 4 of them. 2 of them have a more straightforward track, but the red and the yellow one, they actually do some more fancy stuff. I really like the color scheme that he used for these rides, also alternating white and red or white and yellow for these tracks, and he even did that in these corners. That actually looks pretty cool. I believe that requires some tile inspector stuff to do. He also made this nice, I believe it's a roller soaker ride. Actually used a single rail coaster track for that. I really like the way he did the supports for them. I do believe these roller soaker rides are typically supposed to be placed over paths where they can actually soak guests. But still, I think he did a really nice job making this ride. Also some cars parked here in the shuttle. Now, what I actually find most impressive about this park is how he did these sloped paths. He actually made a tutorial for it, but yeah, also this path kind of looks like it's angled a bit. So yeah, if you want to learn how to do it, you can read it in the Mech University on my Discord. It's a pretty cool trick, and I really like the way these smooth paths look. Okay, really cool entry once again from Dogs. Okay, then in third place we have this entry from Manticore and Savvy Adam. Now again, we see a a nice way of decorating the map edge. And they actually put their names on the edge. So yeah, Manticore is from the Netherlands, Adam is from Canada. So here you can also see the province they're from. So Manticore is from Brabant. And Savvy Adam is from Nova Scotia. I think they should have at least fixed this flag. I will fix it for them. There, much better. Alright, yeah, I really enjoyed their park. It just looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, really cool tower here. I believe this is the lighthouse of Alexandria. Lighthouse Alexandria, yeah, there it says it. Yeah, there's a cool slide coming from it. A really nice support structure. And here's then their main slide. I believe it's called Sobex Search. Also funny how there's an entertainer here on top. So yeah, I believe this is one of the slides which have jets to keep the guests going. Also on these uphill parts. I also like how they did this hardline twisted track above it. Kind of like maybe like safety netting above the ride, but I think that looks really nice. Looks really cool. I also love the color scheme of the ride, with the lighter and the darker orange mixed. Also some really cool buildings here. I love the way they did it here, especially this part of the map. I think it looks incredible. I can just watch this stuff for hours. This looks really good. So some other temples here on the edge of the map. Lots of foliage. Something I also really liked was this roller soaker ride that they made, Horace's Hydro Coaster. I really enjoyed the support that they made for it, using this single rail coaster track. I see a lot of people using that track for track texture nowadays. So I think it's a really nice addition to the game. So yeah, lots of really nice stuff in this map. Lots of cool little details. So yeah, definitely go check out this map for yourself. Okay, now there's just 2 maps remaining. I will show both of them first, and after that I will reveal which one is the winner of this round. Okay, here's the entry from Mamarias and Mulder. Well, you actually have to zoom out to be able to see everything in the park. And wow, I was just flabbergasted, especially by this Seahorse that they made. That looks so nice. There's also stuff flying around. I guess these are Seahorse babies. Also this structure here, not sure what it is, but it definitely looks really cool. But yeah, this structure also has a slide in it. Now it's actually difficult to be able to actually see all of it, so I'm just gonna zoom out a bit. Oh yeah, the slide comes out of this big tower here. Yeah, it has some really nice decorations here. Also a really nice track layout for the slide itself. I really enjoyed this half pipe section that it does here. And finally here, it just flies off into this pool down here, into these water spouts, and then finally it disappears somewhere here. Now I don't really know where the vehicles go after that, but it is it's just a really cool entry. There's so much verticality in it. It's a little bit difficult to see everything, but yeah, it's just amazing. So I love all these decorations here, like these flying ships. I guess they're flying underwater ships. But yeah, these details on these ships. Man, this park is just awesome. I also love this underwater carousel. So they're seahorses. Yeah, this must have also taken quite some time to build. Not really sure how they did it, but it looks incredible. Maybe I can show the track on it. Let's do single rail roller coaster. Doesn't really show it. Well, yeah, it's probably quite an quite a big shoestring that has been going on here. I will quickly change it back to lift. Now there's also another ride here. Not really sure where it comes from. I believe I saw some boats. Oh yeah, here it is. So it's Virginia Reel. It actually comes from right over here. So there's these Virginia Reel tubs which end up in this bowl here. Yeah, after that they fly on ahead. There's more of these water spouts here. So I guess that's where those boats end up. Not really sure if it's safe for these guys to actually swim here, but they seem to be enjoying themselves. But yeah, a beautiful entry. Now it's time to check out the last one. Okay, here's the final entry. This one's from Ireland and Ulvenwood. I believe these were the slides we had to rate. And this ship, this broken down ship that they made here, that looks incredible. I also love this skull that they made on top. Yeah, this is just amazing. Also, I love this cannon that they put on the side. The map is just filled with lots of little details. Also, a funny little face here on the back. It's really cool, really nice buildings here on the back. So a lazy river that goes around here, around the ship. Yeah, these buildings throughout the map, they're all done in a really cool way. Also these palm trees here. There's more slides here, also with one of those half-pipe elements. So cool bridges here with some really cool structures. Yeah, just really nice details throughout the map. It's really too much to cover in this short video I'm making now. Also here you can see a wave pool, and they actually used these vehicles to act as the waves. That's really clever and really nicely done. And yeah, it's really believable as waves. I think they did an amazing job there. This is just so cool. What else is there? Well, there's also I also saw an 18+ only area here. I guess this is there's a bar here where people can get drunk. I really enjoy the way they did this queue here for this little slide. Yeah, there's just so much to cover in this entry. It's amazing. I love the pirate theme that they went for. Yeah, it's just so well decorated. I definitely recommend you to download this map for yourself and go check it out. I really cannot cover all there's to see in this video. And yeah, when you go check it out, you'll probably find lots of details that I missed. Alright, then it's now time to reveal which entry is the winner of this round. The winner of the Waterpark contest is... Ireland and Ulvenwood. Yeah, both of these entries were great. This park actually got the highest score from the most people by far. Yeah, it just looks incredible, beautifully decorated, just full of nice stuff to see wherever you look. Clever tricks used everywhere. So yeah, I think this is the deserved winner. But also the entry from Mamarias and Mulder was also incredible with its amazing sculptures and yeah, both really beautiful entries. I really enjoyed the entries from a lot of people in this round, and it was also nice to see some more new players join our competitions. I can't wait to see how their next entries are gonna look. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope to see many of you join the next contest as well. And I'll see you again in the next video. See you later.